Thanks for being here today. This is our opportunity to reflect as a group on what you've learned from the Digital Media Creation Project. So my first question is, what are your takeaways from this project?
I think the biggest takeaway would be, first of all, personally myself, I haven't really done anything similar to this, and it really offers a really good opportunity to showcase our skills and learn more about ESL teaching through the video production we do. What about you guys?
It's a lifetime experience actually. Working in a group is always fantastic, and we could share a lot of things with each other, and these things will be needed in future in our real life career. That's what we learn, and especially with these guys who already know so many things about media creation, we got to know these things from them.
I think for me, it kind of reinforced how important it is to be open-minded and to try to learn new skills and try to learn everything, just because you never know what you're going to take away from it. And I know, now I can go off into the world and say, I can use DaVinci, and I know how to take video footage and make it look professional. And so that's something that's really cool.
I think, too, it's just being mindful of taking a creative approach to an activity that could have been very, textbook. So to apply that to future activities, and hopefully in my work as a teacher, to be able to apply a creative angle or a creative take to maybe an activity that would normally be very rudimentary, and just make it a little bit more creative, a little bit more engaging and fun.
And most important is this is the experience we had for the very first time in our life.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Collaborating
This is
over
very
video.
first time we had this experience in our life. We never we even didn't know that this sort of things happens in a school.
Yeah, we didn't expect this.
We never knew this.
Well, based on that, what have been your biggest challenges in filming or editing?
I think the biggest challenges, what we're doing just now in the media creation lab, would be the videos itself is quite hard to cut, edit, organize time, to stick together as a team, to film, and also we have to mind the quality, we have to do the timing, the students have to agree. It's a lot of back work, more than you realize.
Yeah, right. And another thing is since everything is new, there is no for me there is nothing challenging because everything is new. We are seeing and learning, and new things are coming and we are learning.
Yeah.
Actually, to add on to Milan, I actually think that because it was so new, the collaboration itself was a little bit difficult, just because there was so many options as to the ways that we could go with this project. And so finding the right way to communicate what we want to see out of this project, communicating what kind of roles we want to fulfill was really, really important.
And I think applying this idea of making a film to observing an ESL class in itself was a challenge, because we all had our own ideas on how we wanted to do it, but also we kept coming back to what is the point of what we're filming? What is the point of what's the story we're telling, or what are we trying to say? And it's difficult to express that in a way in the film so that it makes sense to a viewer. I mean, I think we know what we're trying to say and we know our point, but will the viewer get our point as well? So I think that becomes a challenge.
You mentioned the group experience. In what ways has collaborating with group members enhanced your learning?
You want to speak first?
Sure. I think that I have previous experience editing videos, and so I kind of know how to work around the system and the software. But it was really interesting to see the ideas of my group members and to work on it as a group, because there's only so much one person can do when you're doing a creative project. There's only so many ideas you have. But when you work as a group, it creates a stronger foundation, and you go so much further because there's so much more that you have to say as a group, as a collective, and then as 4 different individuals.
And then for me, back up to Mega's point, teaching, I know you're teaching, for example, you're going to teach a class, but let's not forget, that's a teaching team. So as working as a team itself, is really important to learn. Like you're working with a group of students that kind of part of team, maybe not your colleagues. So, like for example, this video project, in the future, if I'm going to teach, I might offer them to work as a team. You use your team efforts is applying back to the students. Don't forget this.
For me, it's a novel experience. Being tech savvy doesn't mean that a person will be able to do this sort of things. I know a lot about technology, but when it came to doing this sort of things, I saw that I know nothing. So it taught me so many things. These are all new things. Editing and all the things. Like even when they were telling me to have some video filming by myself, I was not able to do it. But we have done it. When we have gone somewhere, we have done it. But this was a very novel case.
And I think collaboration is just tough sometimes because you've got four ideas, four opinions, all valid, all equal, and it's you learn. I think in a personal, speaking personally, I think you learn to adapt soft skills, and when you really want to push for something, and then when it's like, okay, I don't care, I'll let that go, and when something's more important, you kind of assert it a little more. But it's really a fine art of give and take, I think.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely. So your final product is almost there. What do you think of it so far?
I think I'm excited. Not only for our own project. Of course, I think our projects in our group are the best. We really put a lot of effort to do this. But of course, I'm very looking forward to looking at our colleagues, our classmates' projects as well, because it's a publication by us. It's our sweat and it's our time, and I believe if we show it to everybody, it's kind of contributing back to the ESL community. So this is probably why Saskia is asking us to do this, to give it back to the community.
For me, actually, everybody wants to create something novel, something good, to make others show that this is rare, this is unique. And it's exciting for us that we have done something and that's going to be unique. And everybody likes to create something better. We have always seen others' creation, and this time we will show others our creation.
To add on to Milan, actually, I think I'm really excited, first of all, to see the final product. I think it looks really good. I think that we worked really hard on it, and to see all of our personalities come through in the video is really awesome. But it's only emphasized because for a little while we were very nervous about how it would turn out because of the time crunch and because it's something that's so new, and then plus we're collaborating and trying to take into account everybody's opinions. But to see it all wrapped together and come out in such a cute little package it's really cool. Yeah.
I think it's looking good, but I think it's going to be so much better once we edit it and kind of just make it a little smoother. But I think it's
Still
good.
learning.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
But my final words, if any of my colleagues are done, I would say thank you for Saskia for giving us this opportunity, and this is gonna affect us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah,
it's
a lifetime experience.
Lifetime experience.
Well, that is my next question. How has this inspired you for the future?
Sorry. Sorry, back to me again. Inspire me for the future. I would say, of course, not only we learn, and I didn't expect this to be part of the practicum. I never expected. So I think if anybody else is watching, future students are going to watch this video. I feel like this is a very good opportunity to showcase to our future students who would like to take this in the future, and we will set a good role model for them, I believe. Yeah.
If anything good, really good comes out of this creation, I would say that this is because of Saskia, because of her impeccable, the way of instructing, do like this, do like this, do like this. Her instructions, actually, the way she guided us is impeccable, unforgettable. We cannot forget it. And we also want to say that we will miss you.
Yeah.
I think like Samuel said, it was a big surprise to come into the practicum course and to see this project, because I was coming into it with the mindset I'm gonna get to see classes and just teach and do lesson planning, and then we did this. And so for me, I think about the quote, life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And so this was a huge surprise, but it made me realize how important being creative is to being a teacher in the education
Yeah.
field. And so it inspires me as also a music student and somebody who wants to be an educator to continue using my creativity to inspire others, to spread messages, and to collaborate with other like-minded individuals.
To be honest, when we first started this, I was complaining a little bit because I was saying, like, what does a creative project have to do with observing a teacher and learning teacher skills? And like, they're two different assignments and they belong in two separate classes. But as we went through the process, and I also was smug because I thought at first, well, I'm just going to film my class. I'm just going to film my mentor teacher and the students. And then no one wanted to be filmed in my class. So I had to come up with other things to film. And it really made me think about the mentor teacher a lot more and the class a lot more and what I could film, what's important, what's not. And it also made me discuss a little more my mentor teacher, her approach, her style. So it did really work at getting me to delve into, I think, teaching a little bit more, ironically, considering I was so opposed to it in the beginning because I thought they were very separate, but it really made me look at teaching and made me look at it a lot more.
When you explained everything for the very first time, I took it as a painful burden. Later, it became a pleasure.
Yeah. So thank you for Saskia, like sincerely. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Right.
Sincerely,
A lot of
thank
fun.
you. It was
Yeah.
had a lot of fun.
Oh,
Thank you so
good,
much.
So good.